Those the powder, or are they the like the gel?
The gel.
The gel.
Yeah, gel.
I like them all. I don't have them on mine. Hi everybody. Talking about nails.
She got her teeth done too.
She got what?
She got her pedicure too.
Nice.
I spoiled her.
Yeah, Kenna.
I just don't like the
The what?
The eyebrows. I got her eyebrows waxed too. She got the whole package.
So you got, let me see your nails. Wow, look how pretty. And she did your eyebrows too. And you got a pedicure. That's such a nice sissy to do that. So nice of you to do that for her, Yuli. I know.
All for her first day of school.
Her first day of school. So what grade are you in now?
6.
6th grade. Okay. And Kenna's already told me she's educating people about dogs in school already. Telling them that their dogs need to go to the vet and all kinds of important things. I'm going to see who's jumping on here. Hi, Margie Ryan and Paulette from Pittsburgh. Hi there. Sandy Sapp from Florida. And there's Lorraine and Miss Peaches. And Sheila Monsky is watching. Christine Rural and Jerry Heaton from Quakertown, PA. There's Doreen. Doreen is on, and Doreen adopted Arnisha. And she gave me the most beautiful update on that little dog. She adopted Nisha and Abby, both special needs dogs. Thank you, Doreen. And there's Cherie Greenwood. Hi, Cherie. And then Jody Gay is watching. Let's see. Janice Krieger. Hi, Janice. Gail says, sorry about Mocha. Yep. We're going to be talking about that because that has all of us here just, we're angry. Sad and angry. And we never get used to this. And this is something we see, every time we take in dogs from shelters, you have a chance of getting a dog that has a deadly disease. But as I mentioned on my post before, there's one shelter that I go to that your chances are increased tenfold because there's no cleaning protocols in place that I've ever seen. And our little Mocha didn't have to die. She would have had a better chance of arriving here at Oliver's house disease-free if she came from a facility that had standard operating procedures in place so they clean properly. And the place that I picked her up and a lot of the other dogs, they don't. And we're working on that. We're going to talk about that a little bit here in a minute. And trust me, when we lose one here, it affects everybody. It affects Kenna, Yuli, Ashley, Emily, me, and all of you. One thing about our group is we get to know all these dogs personally. Like, we take care of them, right, every day. And we just don't ever get used to what we saw the other day. So let's see here. We have 300 people on, so I'm going to go ahead and start. It's 7:30. And the first thing I'm going to mention is transport. So I know everybody has been asking for us to go out to the East Coast. And we are going to go out to the East Coast, but we're not going to go where you thought we were going to go, and I'm going to explain why. I originally wanted to go to Pennsylvania. We have a lot of supporters there. And what we do before we actually pick a transport city is we look at how many dogs are available in that area, and we make sure, because there's a lot of groups that have dogs right now that are going into all kinds of different cities. And the area we wanted to go into was overpopulated with dogs. And so, not that some of the other areas are not, but we chose, drum roll here, Leesburg, Virginia. And the reason we chose that area is it's only 32 miles from Washington, D.C., It's about 50 miles from Baltimore, Maryland. It's 140 miles from Philadelphia, so still very doable, and 160 miles from Pittsburgh. So I know there might be some disappointed people on here that we're not getting to the PA, like, you know, Philadelphia or Pittsburgh, but it's not that far. So I hope you'll make the drive out if you're considering one of Tracy's Paws pups, dogs, because it's not that far of a drive. Hey, we're driving 20-something hours. You might have to drive 3, so not so bad. The other, so it's October 8th. Let me say that. October 8th. That's the Saturday. And I have half of my drivers confirmed. So Big Rick, one of the border boys, is 90% sure he can go. I haven't heard from Ed yet. We're still waiting on Eddie. If Eddie cannot make it, Rick's going to try to find another one of his friends. So it's going to be another crazy trip. Last time I had so much fun with those guys. I learned a lot of Spanish. They played all kinds of new music in the van. We really just had a good time. So Big Rick is almost 100% sure he's going to go, hopefully. That's October 8th. So, and we have so many beautiful dogs available for adoption. And we're going to be bringing in a few more this week. I talked to Ashley Garza, who has Love Us Mutts down near the border. She's down in the valley in the trenches. And we're going to be taking some pups in from her over the next week. And I can't wait to introduce you to them. So Ashley sees a lot down there because she, with the type of job she has, she's walking around these neighborhoods because she's in real estate. And she finds a lot of them, you know, chained to the backyards. And don't let her find out if you've done something like that. She will report you. So if you haven't already, check her out. Ashley Garza with Love Us Mutts. And cheer her on. She has a hard job. Okay. So yeah, now we're going to talk a little bit about the border shelter. As you know, I actually sent 2 registered letters to 2 different mayors. One of the mayor that manages this city shelter, and the other one who has a contract with this city shelter. So his animals go over there because he doesn't take care of them at his own facility, which hopefully we're going to be changing. I know the post was very, very disturbing with the 2 little dogs in the wet kennel and the dog just filthy as it was being handed to me. But let me say this, that was just the tip of the iceberg. If y'all knew what went on in this facility, and I mean, if you went down there with me, and if you read the letter that I sent to this mayor and outlined what I've seen, you would know that the cleaning, if we could get cleaning implemented there, that is the least, when I go in this place, this is how bad it is. And it's hard for me to put this in words because, you know, I get these images in my head when I leave there because there's dogs I can't take and, you know, they're going to die. But it's so bad that when I walk in this place, if I see something like, you know, in my peripheral vision, I literally will close my eye when I walk through here because I can't see it. There's so many that I wish I could help that I can't. The suffering is tremendous. It is tremendous. And I hope to shield all of you from that. But when I get to a point where I feel that they are not going to implement positive change for those animals and also for the people that work there, it's a public health hazard. If you saw what I did, if I get to that point where I feel they're not going to implement positive change, that letter will be posted right here on our Facebook page, and it will be circulated to anybody that wants to read the conditions that are in that place. And most of it, I have video and pictures to back up. So I can honestly tell you, this type of stuff gives me anxiety. I am a very loving, kind person. I don't like this type of, I don't like this stuff. And I was telling one of the girls down near the border, I told her, I said, I hate fighting. She said, you know, are you fighting with people or are you fighting for the animals? And she's right. I'm fighting for those animals. So the people, yeah, I'm going to have to do this. And I'm hoping that I'm talking to people that have hearts, because you cannot deny what I've seen in this shelter. You can't. It's bad. So yeah, things might get a little bit, you know, awful here for a while until they get better. But I used to feel like, okay, I'm helping some of the dogs down there, so just keep your mouth shut. But then I realized I'm enabling that behavior by doing that, right? I'm enabling it. And so when I walk in that place, yes, I got to save some of those dogs, but the expense of the other ones, and that's wrong. And I am not going to be an enabler anymore. I have a voice, I'm going to use it, and let's just pray they do the right thing. They have not responded yet, but I'm hopeful that once I get my receipt, that they have read those letters. If they don't respond to me, it is going to be an all-out take them down, because I'm not going to tolerate it anymore. So I think I better quit talking about it because I'm getting worked up. I'm going to show you some of the dogs, but the last thing I will mention, there's a city down there. It's the city of Donna. It's a real small little quaint town, and they have a shelter that they are doing their best to bring awareness to their area. They're cleaning up their ordinances. Their shelter's clean. The animals are vaccinated. It's a small shelter. There's, I think, only eight runs there. But they are going to be an example for that entire area, I have a feeling. They're rewriting their ordinances to make sure that their citizens take care of their animals, and they're held accountable if they don't. So I'm hopeful that we will be able to start helping that shelter as well as this process goes on. And our goal is to start a movement to get all of those cities down there, their ordinances cleaned up, where they take care of their animals and they're not a public health hazard. Because let's face it, we still have rabies in the state of Texas. In fact, in Hidalgo County and Cameron County, they had 4 or 5 positive bites from bats. Now, yes, they were bats. But if those bats bite a dog and they go into a facility that doesn't know how to clean properly, and they're sending these dogs out into the community, that is a health hazard. And that we can get them on. So stay tuned. So, okay, let's, I don't want to talk about this anymore. So we're going to go around, we're going to see the dogs. I want to introduce you to, we've done some juggling around here. So hold on. Okay. Alrighty, so we're still looking for a home for our sweet Laurel. She's sleeping though. Hi Laurel, you're so beautiful. We wish you had a home. We're gonna be looking for a home for her in the Leesburg, Virginia area. And a little bit about Laurel. Laurel is a wonderful, cute little, I'm gonna say she's a hound mix. And she gets along with everybody. We've had her now, I think, going on a year, and she just hasn't found the right home. But we're looking. And then we have our sweet Kenzie. Hi, Kenzie. She is Chagas positive, but she's on treatment and she's doing wonderful. I posted her video today on her under her pictures. And she was with Kenna and just literally hugging her, and she's a wonderful dog. I just love her. She really is a good girl. So there's Kenzie. And then we have, who's over here? Oh, hi there. This is Kinley. And Kinley, she might be a border collie like greyhound mix. I don't know. She is Chagas positive, and she's also doing very good on her treatment. All of our border collies ended up having Chagas, but that's okay. Hi, Kira. Oh, hi, sweetheart. She is such a lovely dog. Gets along with everybody and loves to play here. And yes, it's time for bed, so we have them crated for the night. She's also Chagas positive and was heartworm positive, but she's been treated for her heartworms and she's on her Chagas meds, and we just love her. Just a good, good dog. She was from a private rescuer. And then we have my sidekick over here who absolutely loves me to death. When he's in his crate, though, he doesn't act like he loves me. Now, let me tell you what Elmer will do. Elmer, when I go outside with him, he will jump up and kiss me right on the lips. Don't you, Elmer? He says, I don't want to talk about it. He's not going to tell you he does that, but he jumps up and pecks you right here. He's a good boy. He's a really good boy. That's our Elmer. He's also Chagas positive, but he's almost done with his treatment. So I would imagine we're going to get a negative out of him once he goes in for his testing. So Elmer, he's a good boy, just a good, good boy. What are you doing over there, Kenna? Look at, what is she doing? What are you doing there? That's Naila, huh? Mm-hmm. Oh, this is our Mangemama. And for those of you that are new to our page, Naila came in from Roma, Texas, and we tried to get her. We tried to get this dog, like, I don't know, maybe 7 or 8 months ago, but I don't know what happened. We couldn't get her, and then all of a sudden I get a call that I need to pick her up, but she had delivered 10 babies, so she came in with 10 puppies that have all found a home, but Naila. And Naila is also being treated for Chagas. And for those of you that don't know what Chagas is, you can go to our website and learn all about it. Ooh, look at her. She's maybe she wants a kneecap. Look, her bone came out. That's probably what it is. She might want a treat. I think she wants to come out. Okay. We have a lot of medical stuff right now, but that's okay. We're going to muscle through it. Now, these are all Whispers babies. We've moved them from the isolation ward to the middle area here. Aw, look at them. And they're so happy. Now, the cream one there, I wish you could see this. Her name is Mimi. And on the side of her neck, she's got like a cowlick. It is the cutest little like tuft of hair. Look, there you can see it. Look. You see that little hair sticking out? Are you sure you're not about 55 years old going through menopause, right? Oh my gosh. Oh, look at them. And these puppies are Whispers babies, and I'm going to go in here and show you Whisper. Okay. So what do we got here? Let me show you the mama dog. This is our sweet Whisper. Hi, Whisper. I love you, Whisper. Those were her babies. And she is such a lovely dog. She is being treated for heartworm and for Chagas. But she's doing great on her treatment. And her fur is all growing in. She's really, really, really starting to blossom here. Aw, look at that. Just sweet. Okay, and then we have our favorite Martin and Mallory over here. Hi, sweetheart. You're a good boy. I just love both of these dogs. Let's see. We have our little cattle dog. We have Rain and Boomer, who's in here. Hi, Boomer. I know, sweetheart. He's not feeling so great right now, so we have him covered. And then our Dina, and then I have little Moki over here who's separated because this was Mocha's kennel. And as I mentioned, poor Mocha had to be humanely euthanized. Yeah, so her kennel is empty, and I feel so sorry for little Moki. I know, sweetie. I know. And there is our sweet Freckles and our Ike. Hi, Ike. Okay. We got to get a cover on Freckles and the two up here. Okay, let's go over here and look at some of these puppies. All right. So we have our sweet April. April and Donovan and Lourdes and Buster. Oh, Jacqueline. Hi there, sweetie. There's Dodger. Hi, Dodger. Hold on. Huh? Did you give them something to chew? We're going to give them some of the treats y'all send them right now. They're going to love it. Okay, and then we have all of these babies. Okay, now we're going to go. Oh, one dog I wanted to show you. So, hold on a minute. There's one dog that's out in the pen area I've been wanting to tell you guys about. Her name is Chrissy. And she came in from a private rescuer, and she's the dog that had a real wobbly gait in the back. She kind of walks like something's wrong, so we took her in for an x-ray. X-ray looked good, but it looks like she might have been hit by a car and has some sort of spinal, neurological injury to her back end, and the vet said that's just how she's going to be. She's wonderful, she's sweet, she's just got a wonky gait, and I will do her pictures this week, and I will video that for you so you can see how she walks, but she's so sweet, so sweet. So I need to find somebody who doesn't want perfect. You can't be a runner if you want to adopt Chrissy. You have to just maybe an older couple that wants a cuddle bug, because that's how she is. She's like a maybe 30 pounds lab mix, and I'll see maybe if Yuli can bring her in before I hang up. And let me show you the rest of the puppies. Oh, and by the way, let me show you this. This is what my staff is trained with. When we are, cleaning around here, they know how to mix up these solutions. They know how to clean for the infectious diseases that we see coming out of this one facility in particular. And I honestly believe I could probably send Kenna, 11-year-old Kenna, down to that facility that could clean those kennels better than I see them being cleaned. So these are the Roma puppies, and they still will run out when I come in, but when I shut the door, I go in here and I sit with them, and they will let me hold them and, love all over them. Hi, sweetie. Aww. And Ash, who's the one outside, he's the brown one, he's the one that'll come sit in my lap. So I don't know why he's acting all silly. Come on. Come on. Come on. What you doing? He's so cute. Okay, I'm gonna go see if I can get Yuli to bring Chrissy in. Hey, Yuli, can you bring Chrissy in? Oh, okay. Yes. Let's bring Moose in. Yeah, we're gonna bring Moose in. We gotta bring him in first before I let him see Chrissy. And it's gonna get loud. Hold on a minute. It's gonna get really loud. treat? Hold on. We gotta get Senna in. What? Sorry. While we're looking for Senna, hold on. All right, we got her. Is she in? Okay. So while she's getting Chrissy, if you have any questions, I can answer them now. I'm real sorry I lost it earlier. Gosh. That topic is right here, right here, and it's very raw right now. Anyway, I'm going to see if there's any questions while she gets Chrissy in. Come on, Chrissy. Hi, sweetie. There's our girl.
What are you doing?
Hold on. You want to see how she? I'm going to see how she runs because you may got to watch her. Hold on. She's. Come on, Chrissy. Come on, honey. Aw. Hi, sweetie. Hi. I know. So you might not be able to see it. Look at her run right in her kennel. Hi, honey. He's a good girl. When I tell you sweet and submissive, this dog is just so, so nice. Aw. She just must have been hit by a car or something. You know, something must have happened. You know, I just need somebody who's very understanding, and I really do think she would be a perfect dog for an older couple that just wants a cuddle bug, right? You a good girl? You want Yuli to bring you a kneecap? Huh? You want a kneecap? Oh. She's adorable. So, hey, I will answer any questions. I'm gonna, let's see here. Let's see what, because again, these questions never come in. I can't see them half of the time until I hang up. All right. Let's see. I know some people wanted me to post the name of the mayor. I'm not going to do that just yet, guys. Let's give these folks a chance to answer my letter before we do anything, and I'm hoping that they will. Yeah, I'm not seeing too many. You know, again, I'll see all these questions when I hang up, and I'll answer them in the comments section. So just don't forget to spay and neuter your cats, your dogs, your weird friends, and your relatives. This is Tracy and Tracy's Paws Rescue signing off. Bye.